Hello, welcome everybody. I am going to be putting on my new manicure for November. I have decided based off of everybody's votes, we were going to go with, I know I had posted A, B, or C, and we decided to go with this manicure mix. It was B that won, so we have the Moscow or Never with the Berlin to win it, the gray, and then the Coming Up Rose Gold dipped overlay. So between these three sets, I'm going to be doing, let me see if I can switch the camera. It's not letting me. Oh well. I'm going to be recreating that manicure right there, B. All right. So first thing is first. I gotta remove my nails. So currently I have on Boo Crew from the Halloween launch. What I'm gonna do is my favorite hack that I learned online. So I've got a bowl of water that I heated up in the microwave here for 1 minute. I'm gonna take my Ziploc bag here and my Mineral Fusion. This is a gentle, non-drying acetone-free nail polish remover. It is great for your nails, much better than the acetone that you can get at the store. I mean, that will work to remove the nail polish, but if you can get a hold of the Mineral Fusion, I would highly suggest that. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and pour just a little tiny bit in the corner there. Doesn't need to be a lot, just enough so you can notice. Okay, and then I'm going to dip the bag inside the hot water. Like I said, only a minute is all it needs. Anything more than a minute, you'll probably burn your hands. And then I'm just going to put my hand in here and rub it around while we talk. And it's just going to come right off. I'm not even going to have to sit or wait for it. This is going to be awesome. Anyway. So while we're waiting, my stand's not working for me. This dissolve, this should only take about a minute each hand. And then after we do that, we're gonna use our, we're gonna wash our hands. And since I'm not gonna walk to the sink, I'm just gonna use the water in the bowl here to wash my hands tonight. Then you're gonna get a cuticle pusher so you can clean up your cuticles. You wanna push them back out of the way before you do your nails. Then you're gonna wanna file, if you can get a hold of one of these little 4 file, shine, buff, and polish sets. I would highly recommend it. This definitely helps when you're applying your nails to take out any of the ridges that you might encounter with after you file your nails down. So it'll smooth them out and it makes the strips last a little bit longer. Okay, so because I have not perfected, nails are almost done here, just checking on them. Since I have not perfected the oh my goodness, the videos and how to speed them up, I'm going to try my best to go as fast as possible for you guys. I'm still trying to figure out how I can make the video without having it take forever. Alright, so my nails are almost done here. So I apologize in advance if this video is a little bit longer for you than you're anticipating watching, but I wanted just to show you guys how I do this and about how long it takes me to do the whole process from start to finish. Alright, so as you can see through the bag, all the nail polish is almost off. It's just a little bit in the corners here. That's all you do. You just rub it around. Okay? And then when you're done with this hand, you're going to take it out. And as you can see, all the nail polish is gone. So you can use the same water, even though you can see all the nail polish, it's white and black in there. Just put your other hand in there, dip it around, spin it around, and I can wash my other hand while I'm doing that in the bowl next to it. But you don't have to do that. It just feels kind of weird. Because the acetone, it doesn't ruin your hands, or the non-based acetone doesn't do anything to your hands. It just has a weird feeling after putting your hands and rubbing it in there. I will say if you have any kind of paper cuts on your fingers, it does burn. I was peeling off Halloween decorations off of the windows, those little sticky ones that you can cling on, and I think I gave myself a paper cut underneath my thumb trying to take one off. It's burning really bad right now, so just FYI. Any kind of cuts, beware. You've been warned. All right, so we're down to just the white now on the tips of these nails. When you apply your nails, you're always going to want to start with your pinkies. So we're going to go from pinky to ring finger to middle to pointer, and then you're going to use your thumb last. The reason being is a lot of times our thumb is our tool. You can definitely use a nail file. You can definitely use a cuticle pusher. I've heard of people using toothpicks to cut around the edges and the cuticles to get them to get a perfect fit. But I personally just like using my finger. I think it's the easiest, but everybody is different and everybody will have their own ways that works for them. So for me, it's gonna be my fingers. And then, sorry, my little guy's still awake here. And then when you go to file your nails down, I don't suggest using a file because a file will chip the nail, the strips. I would definitely suggest more of like even just one of the shine sides to take it off. Works perfectly fine, and it actually helps when you smooth out your strips when you put them on. Use the smooth side of one of these blocks. It'll help get them to stay on like a lot longer, or even a rubber cuticle pusher, not the wood. The wood will rip it. Only time you're going to use a wood or toothpick is to cut around the edges, but not on the actual strip itself, because you will get a little bit of rippage. All right, so these ones are almost done. Just cleaning up the last little bit of them in the corner here I missed. I'm not rubbing good enough, I don't think. All right, let's see here. And it's kind of funny because like it kind of comes off a little bit chunky with the Mineral Fusion. So you can kind of see how it's like slimy. You can just rub that off. So that's why it's good to wash your hands when you're done. All right, so that is all of the nasty nail polish there. We're gonna get rid of that. And then I've got my little soap. I'm gonna use my soap and water in the bowl here to wash my hands really good, really thoroughly. You don't want any kind of oils or any kind of lotions or anything on your hand before you apply. Now my nails are pretty well good and groomed. I don't have to do a lot of prep or nail filing. You'll find the more you put these strips on, the less and less prep work you have to do on your nails, which is awesome. When I first started doing this, I'd spend probably more time filing my nails and shining them down because they weren't exactly how I wanted them to be, and I was working on growing them out and making them healthier. But it took me about a month to get to the length I am now, and I'm actually shorter than I was. I trimmed them down right before I put on Boo Crew because they were way too long for me. There's no way. Like, there's no way I can keep them this long. They're driving me nuts. I love long nails, but that was too long, especially being a mom of 3 boys. It's too much. So, here you have it. Nails are washed, nice and dry. All the polish is off. You can see how long they are. You can also see how, trying to see like the whites of the nail. Let's see if I can get it focused there so you can see how healthy they look. Okay, so another thing with the Color Street is they really do protect your nails when they're on. Looks like I got a little bit of the polish on my nail still. Change this off. All right, so now step 2, like I said, take your cuticle. You're gonna want to go around and push back all the cuticles on your nails, get under that skin there, and then go around the edges and just clean them up really quick. I'm just gonna do probably about 3 nails right now for the video, and then I will post a picture afterwards so you guys can see, or in addition to the video, I'll post a picture so you can see what the final product looks like. But I just wanted to give you guys a chance to kind of see how I do this here. How easy it is. I could do all of my fingers. It would take about 10 minutes, and that would make this video 20 minutes long. I don't want to do that to you girls. You know your time is precious, and you've got more things to do tonight than to watch me do all 10, or yeah, all 10 nails. I've got pregnancy brain. Speaking of, tomorrow when I do go live for the bingo show, I am going to go over a few things. One thing being the jot form. So I know I've posted it a few times, and not everybody, but a few people have done really great on it, but there have been a few people who have requested some shades I do not have. So when you are on the jot form, I do want you to, I'm going to show you guys really quick. I'm trying to cover a few things for tomorrow, so bingo's not so drawn out. If I can cover it tonight, that would be awesome. All right, so on Amanda's bingo party, let's see if I can show you this really quick. You can see right here in that party link, you're gonna see the jot form or address. You're gonna click on it. So when you're looking through here, this is everything that is available through Color Street. However, what I have available, just because I have pictures of everything, you need to look here. So Talk Turkey, it only says I only have 2 of those left. But if you look down here to Ice Ice Maybe, I don't have any in stock. So do be aware when you're looking at these of what I do and don't have. Now, if there's something like Ice Ice Maybe, there's 0 of them, and you really, really want that one, when you go to order, you're going to just click, okay, I want one of those. You're going to come down here and, you know, you're going to answer, do you want a free catalog? Say yes or no. You can click that here. You'd love to add a mystery set for $8. You can click that there. Oops, sorry. So you're going to fill out and answer all these questions with the red asterisk at the bottom. I'm just going to do a real quick here, filling this in just to get it through here. Notes to Nikki. This is where you're going to say, hey, can you get me Ice Ice Maybe? Whoops. I can't type with one hand. Or, hey, I've been looking for a certain set. It's not in your inventory, but I heard about a retired set. Is there a possibility you can get a hold of it? Any kind of messages you want to put for me, write them here. And then once you fill out the rest and you send it to me, just submit it for invoice. It will automatically go to my email. You're not going to be charged the same day. So if it's more of an inquiry or in a wish list or things you just don't want to forget about, that's fine. Just go ahead and fill that out. It'll go to my email. I'll reach out to you, and we can figure out the rest based off of what you have there. But just be aware that not everything I have picture-wise is available. It's just what I have in the quotes of how many items I have of each. Okay? All right. So I went ahead and cleaned up all my cuticles. I'm just going to go ahead and these are actually pretty good. I really don't have to do much to them, like I said. Just give them a quick shine here, quick buff. I just did this like a week ago because I just put those on, that Boo Crew set on, so they're not in bad shape right now. Usually my nails are horrible and it takes me forever to clean them up and get the cuticles all clean, and then I gotta get the cuticle cutter out. But like I said, since I've been using these, I've not had to do that. Definitely putting on a clear coat on top of all of my sets has been huge. Definitely want to look into doing that. It does not have to necessarily be clear as day. We do have clear as day, and that is just a clear nail strip, which I'll show you tomorrow in bingo, but it's the same. You get a pack of them, and you can put those on top of your manis and petties to keep them longer. So that definitely does work, but In my personal experience, this does the trick just the same and it's cheaper. I'd rather spend more money on fun colored ones and then get a bottle of this that's gonna last a lot longer. And I want to help you guys out. I'm here to save you money too and get beautiful nails. All right, so looks like these are all buffed out. Hold on, that one's kind of got a funny crack to it. Let me get that out. What else can I tell you? I don't know. Have your questions ready for bingo tomorrow. Anything that you want to ask, anything you want to see, have that going so I can answer anything and pull up any kind of sets that you want to see out. The party's going to close on the 9th, so any orders between tomorrow and the 9th will go towards Amanda's party. All right. Let's get started. So let's start opening this one first. So I'm going to open up my pack here. And I've told you guys before, but if you haven't watched any of my other lives, once you open these up, you want to put them in a Ziploc bag, whatever you're not going to be using right away, so they don't dry out and you can get multiple uses out of them. Okay. So really quick, because I forgot which order these went in. All right. So with the Berlin to Win It, I need a thumb and I need a middle finger. So I already know which ones work for me in the set, but you're going to take your sets and you're going to measure up to your thumb what works best. Like you can see this one's way too big. So I usually keep this one for my toes. This one fits perfect. So I'm going to keep that one for my nail. And then I need to find one for this finger for just this specific one, manicure that I'm going to do. That one's usually the one that works for me. Either this one or this one can work perfect for this nail. The pinky one I usually keep for pedicures. Okay, so I'm going to measure those up really quick, pull them out, and then I'm going to put whatever I'm not using back in the bag here, back in this clear case. And if you can't get it back in there, because sometimes they're really hard to push in, a little trick I learned is you can get a long nail file, or you can use the one that is going to come in your package. And all you're going to do is just kind of start it there. You take your nail file, you're going to put it behind your strips, and you're just going to push it down at the same time. And then you pull this up a little bit, and then push it down a little more, put it back in. Push it down more. It might get a little jammed, but just keep popping the bag open until they all go in. Once you get majority of it in, you can kind of just wiggle the rest in. Okay? I feel like this is so much easier when I'm not trying to record it. See, I'm already at 18 minutes. It's because I'm showing you how to do it. If I was just doing this by myself, it would not take this long. Usually, I mean, to put these on after all the prep work is done, it literally takes 10 minutes. And this is great to do when you're, you know, mommy time or nighttime when you're by yourself. You don't have the kids around. They're all in bed. It's really quick, calming thing to do while you're watching your show. Everybody has their shows. All right, next one I'm going to pull out is the Moscow or Never. I'm just prepping this so it'll go by faster. And each pack comes with the 2 strips, the nail file, and 1 color streak pack. All this is like an alcohol wipe. So if you run out of them or you need extra ones, any kind of rubbing alcohol will work on your fingernails to clean them up. This is very important that you use this before you do your nails, because you want to remove any kind of excess. Like if I still have soap on my hands that maybe I didn't wash off all the way when I was removing my nail polish remover or the nail polish remover, or some people still have lotion on their hands. It's going to be very important to take that off of your nails or these strips will not stick. So definitely make sure you use an alcohol wipe or prep pad or some sort to clean your nails before you do them. All right. All right, next one I'm pulling out is the rose gold or Coming Up Rose Gold for the overlay. So now this one I'm going to need all 5 fingers because this is going to go on top as my clear coat. And even though this is technically a clear coat with the glitter, I'm still going to do my Sally Hansen clear coat just to make it stronger and last longer. I think I want to try and make this one last 2 to 3 weeks. I usually get bored, I should say, after 15 days. I could easily go longer than 15 days with my nails, but 2 weeks is kind of my max on my manicures. And then after that, I'm going to do Talk Turkey for Thanksgiving. So to get them to last that long, I love putting on my clear coat. All right, put that back in there. Trying to get these here so I can at least put these back in the freezer so I can save them for another manicure another day. Because as you can see with these fun manicures that you find on Pinterest, you can use just 1 or 2 strips and you can get multiple uses out of these. You can make so many fun things with all of these strips. So even if you buy 3 get 1 free and you get like neutral colors like this, and with the Berlin being the gray, so you get all these neutral colors. And then when you go to want to buy something new, you get a solid color or something with a design, and then you can throw these in there to make a fun mani. And then if you get really crafty, you can start making shapes with it and cutting out designs. There's been girls that do hole punches and they take out like hearts and stars and they decorate their nails. It's really cool. Like, definitely go on Pinterest and look up Color Street mani ideas or fun ideas, and you'll find a ton of things. All right, so here I'm gonna need, my pinky here, and then I'm gonna need my two middle fingers here. So I'm gonna go with those 2. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so as you can see here, I've got my 5 laid out. I've got my thumb, my pointer, my middle finger, my index finger, and my pinky, and they're all ready to go. And again, we're gonna go from pinky to thumb. Okay. And then I'm going to take my rose gold and I'm going to make sure I have the correct overlays to go with them and match them up perfectly. So that's going to go with that one. That one, I almost think, okay, so those 3, we're going to go with those 3. And then this one, I'm pretty sure that one matches better. I'm trying to figure out which one. Okay, no, that one matches better. All right, so those are the overlays that are going to match those. So now I've got them all set up, ready to go. Prep is huge when you're first starting out. After you've been doing this for a while, you do not have to prep it. So, like I said, I'm just going to walk over here to the freezer. I got my huge bag of frozen strips that I've been working on for a long time. And I'm just going to plop them all in here. And if I had any of these colors in here, I would have taken them out of the freezer, but I have actually never used any of these colors before. This is the first time I'm using all of these. So I'm really excited to do something new. I use, being in the spring when I started, I used a lot of the pinks, the purples, the bright colors, not a ton of fall colors or glitter, like the overlays. I like stuff with designs. So then all of this can go in the garbage. All right, now the fun part. Mark that as 24 minutes. Let's see how fast this is gonna take. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and start right here with the nails so you guys can see what I'm doing. So you're gonna take your tab, or your strip from the strip of 8, and you're gonna pull that purple clear tab away. So that's the top coat that protects the nail polish. Because again, remember, these are 100% nail polish. They're 95% already dry. And then you're going to take this silver tab and you're going to pull that away from the white. Now some girls like to anchor it and put it on. I find that extremely difficult. There's a lot of different videos on YouTube that you can find. And there's different ways to do this. So it's not going to be the same for everybody. You're going to measure this up to the cuticle. And you're going to push it down. Now if you mess up and it's on crooked and it's not on straight, gently lift it up. Peel it away from your nail and then just fix it to where it's put on straight. It's very important that you do not go over the cuticle line. You want to stay underneath the cuticle line, okay? Otherwise, you will have, they will come up. So then you want to push it down, flatten it, and then go side to side. And then I hope everybody caught what I just did wrong. I forgot to do my nail prep pad. So when I'm done with this nail, we're going to go back and we're going to do that. Hopefully there's no nail residue on my finger. So as you can see, I've pushed it. Well, let me see if I can get this in focus. There we go. So now you can see I've pushed it here and I'm using my thumb. I'm going to kind of go over and tuck under with the nail. And just because you don't have long nails doesn't mean you can't do this. And then I'm just going to gently pull away. I like to keep this tab off or on. A lot of people like to leave it off in their videos. And if it's not pulling away, use your finger and kind of push down to cut it. And then gently pull away. How it was all crinkled, it will flatten out. So don't be worried about this being crinkled up. It's fine. I'm going to switch that and see when I pull that away, then it pulls this away. That's why I like keeping that silver part on. That you will see videos out there where they like to take them off. Again, whatever works best for you. Then you're going to go and move on to the other pinky on your other hand. You're going to do the same thing. Put it down. Whoop. Until it fits perfectly lined up with your cuticle, how you like it. This one's not wanting to leave my other hand. It's wanting to stick to me. There we go. And you're just going to smear that on right there. So they kind of go on like stickers, but they're not stickers, guys. These are 100% nail polish. They're just a little wet. That's why they're sticking. But as you can see, there's no smudges. I don't have to worry about dry time. I am doing this right before bed because they do shrink up a little bit once they do dry completely, that last 5%. So as you can see, if you look really closely, I've got some extra stuff over here on the edges. So this is what I'm talking about with your cuticle or a toothpick. You can go around the edges to clean that up on the sides. Just gently push down. Don't be too aggressive so you don't accidentally chip it or rip it, but just kind of gently push down and pull away or kind of go away, and then there, it just comes right off. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to do the same thing with all the other nails. But again, because I skipped it, we're going to go back and do that for these last few nails. Just a really quick, nice rub. All right. So that was about 4 minutes to do those two nails, mainly because I'm taping it and I'm showing you guys how to do this. It does not take me that long. So now, since we're on the pinky, I'm going to go ahead and do the clear overlay for you guys. Just to show you how easy it is to overlay them. And some girls like to even overlay with different colors just to give this a darker color. Or, you know, they'll put like a brighter color under a different glitter to give it a whole nother tone. So you'll find a lot of that online. So again, matching the cuticle to the cuticle. Just putting that on like that. Going up, side to side. I'm gonna do less talking here just to show you how quick this is. Going over the nail with my fingers, tucking it around, and then pulling that away. So you got the access. So do you see how I'm getting 2 fingers out of just one 1 strip. So that's how you're going to get the 2 manicures and 2 pedicures out of each of these packages, because each package comes with a set of 8 strip, or 2 sets of 8 strips. And then how you get the pedicures out of them is you can use those extra strips that I did not use on the other fingers, or you can use this middle access. So like right here, I have all of this extra strip, I guess you would say, nail polish in the middle that I'm not going to be using. I'm just discarding it and I'm throwing away. Well, if you wanted to, if your nails are short enough, you can take that extra strip, and I'll show you really quick how to do that. I mean, I don't have my nails or my toenails free right now, but let's just say this was my toenail, okay? Just pretend this is my toenail. You're going to take that extra little strip and you're going to put it on your toenail, and then you're going to clean up your toenail around it, okay? Because do you see how much room, or how much you get out of that? This can easily go on your pinky toe if your toes are as small as mine. All right, so that's how you're going to do that. One other quick technique before I sign off here and finish doing the rest of my nails is some girls find it difficult to do it the way that I've been doing it, where you use your fingers. It is kind of more advanced once you get the hang of it. Probably about, I'm not even kidding you, the 2nd or 3rd time you become a pro, you figure it out really quick. But for the first few times, it's new. It's not something you guys do every day. You won't see it done every day. So some girls do like to take scissors and just cut this strip in half completely. But I would not take the scissors until you take this clear part off. Because this clear part, if you don't take it off right away, it's very difficult to remove from these strips. So if you are going to cut your strips in half to make it easier, so you can do 1 and 1, 2 and 2, so on and so on, peel this off first, then cut. All right. And again, there are many videos on YouTube. Just Google Color Street how to apply nails, and they should come up, and you can watch all kinds of different ladies doing it all kinds of different ways. That's how I've learned what works best for me. That's how all of my teammates have worked, what works best from them. And we are here to help you find out what works best for you. So with that, I am going to sign off. Well, this is a video, but I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here, and I will see you all tomorrow night. I hope you enjoyed the video, and enjoy my manicure here in a few minutes once I post it. All right. Bye, ladies.